Hello, my friends. Jerry Rosa here in the Rosa Stringworks Man Cave with another play along. And tonight we're going to feature all gospel bluegrass songs. Well, they're bluegrass the way I do them. Some of them you might see them in other genres of music as well. In fact, I would say several of them. But the way I do them, they're pretty much hillbilly bluegrass style. We'll do something that we hope that you'll enjoy, and maybe that will inspire you, and maybe touch your heart a little bit. I've got some words to three songs written off here to the side, and when we get to those, we'll bring those over here. But because I don't have three of them committed to heart, but the other five I think I can sing without words. Well, I mean, I'll use words, I just won't have to read them. So we're going to start off in the key of G. We're going to do the song called By the Side of the Road. I think it's actually called I'd Rather Live by the Side of the Road, I believe is the title. It was written by Albert Brumley, I believe. Albert Brumley, the very great gospel songwriter. In fact, they have a festival in Missouri, down in Lebanon, Missouri, not far from here, just less than an hour's drive, where every year they play Albert Brumley songs. And anyway, let's see. I don't know if they're still doing that or not. I know they did it for many, many years. Let's see here. We're going to get started. All right, it's in the key of G, and the chords are G, C, D, A, and E minor. So there's 5 chords in it. So it's 1, 4, 5, and that would be G, C, D. And then the 2 chord is your A, and then your 6 chord is your, in this case, it's a 6 minor. It's an E minor. The E minor only comes in on the choruses, and it comes in pretty late in the chorus. Now I got to do is remember it, because I've been practicing some of these other songs. Now I got them running around in my head. Here we go. There are people who would rather live in mansions, people who would rather live alone, people who would trade God's promise for the glories to hold. There are people who would rather live in splendor and brag about the silver and the gold. I'd rather have a little log cabin by the side of the road. I'd rather live by the side of the road and try to point souls to their blessed abode than to be a king or a millionaire and live in a mansion in bright array. I'd rather do a neighborly deed for a traveler here or a friend in need. I'd rather live by the side of the road and help some pilgrim along life's way. I'd rather have a cabin by the roadside where the pilgrimage of man is passing by and help to point some soul to Jesus in that city on high. Every day I want to help scatter roses. Every night I want my lamp to shine abroad with a welcome from a little bay window by the side of the road. I'd rather live by the side of the road and try to point souls to their blessed abode than to be a king or a millionaire and live in a mansion in bright array. I'd rather do a neighborly deed for a traveler here or a friend in need. I'd rather live by the side of the road and help some pilgrim along life's way, and help some pilgrim along life's way. I'd rather live by the side of the road, I believe is the official title, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see here. Dottie asked for if I could hear my mother pray again. I think I did this one other time for Dottie. I'm trying to come close to the George Jones version, though it won't sound like George Jones. We're going to do this one in G. I believe it's 4 chords. It's G, C, D, and A. So 1, 4, 5, and a 2. I always mention the 1, 4, 5 first in case you haven't noticed, because that's your guts of your song. That's the skeleton. And then anything you have extra is, those are just I don't know, add-ons, decoration, if you will. So the A would be your decoration in this song. It's a 2-chord. And here we go. This is one I've only done this once before, I think. So here we go. How sweet and happy seem those days of which I dream, when memory recalls them now and then. And with that rapture sweet, my weary heart would beat, if I could hear my mother pray again. She used to pray that I on Jesus would rely, and always walk the shining gospel way. So trusting in His love, I'll seek that home above, where I shall meet my mother some glad day. If I could hear my mother pray again, if I could hear her tender voices then, so happy I would be, it means so much to me, if I could hear my mother pray again. Within the old home place, her patient smiling face was always spreading comfort, hope, and cheer. And when she used to sing to her eternal King, it was the songs the angels loved to hear. Her work on earth is done, the life crown has been won, and she will be at rest with Him above. And some glad morning she, I know, will welcome me to that eternal home of peace and love. If I could hear my mother pray again. Oops, I messed that up. If I could hear my mother pray again, if I could hear her tender voices then, so happy I would be, it means so much to me, if I could hear my mother pray again. So happy I would be, it means so much to me, if I could hear my mother pray again. Got that close. Yeah, well, part of my handicap literally is the reading thing. It's just hard for me to read and sing at the same time. It's hard for me to read, period, let alone sing at the same time. It's the better way to say it. Let's move that out of the way for a moment. I think wait a minute. Nope, no, I still need it. I'm going to do another one that Dottie has asked for many times in the past, and I think she asked for it last week, and I didn't remember it, so I found the words again, and so we'll give it a shot here. This one is a little simpler. It's just 3 chords. Build My Mansion. Just G, C, D, 1, 4, 5. I think it goes right to the 4 on the beginning here. build my mansion next door to Jesus, and tell the angels I'm coming home. It doesn't matter who lives around me, just so my mansion sits near the throne. I have no castle, no earthly kingdom, but this cabin will do till I get home. My mansion's yonder on the hills of glory. Oh, I hope my mansion sits near God's throne. Just build my mansion next door to Jesus, and tell the angels I'm coming home. It doesn't matter who lives around me, just so my mansion sits near the throne. My mother's mansion may be close by me, across the golden avenue. She was the first one to teach me of heaven, and the very first one to tell me about you. So build my mansion next door to Jesus, and tell the angels I'm coming home. It doesn't matter who lives around me, just so my mansion sits near God's throne. It doesn't matter who lives around me, just so my mansion sits near God's throne. I could have done that one in A. I did that in G, but I probably should make a note and do that in A next time. A little bit low. All right, I'll put this away for the moment because I'll need it again one more time, I think. Roger Hubre gave me a super chat. So thankful. Thank you so kindly. I really, really, really appreciate it. I really do. You don't know how much I appreciate it, especially considering all the fraud that's been hitting my website lately and the way PayPal's been treating me on all the chargebacks. My gosh, I can't even break even anymore. So thank you very kindly. I appreciate it. If you do want to support me at all, you can do it via PayPal is the best way. Well, I mean, either way is fine. I mean, this super chat like this is fine. But also PayPal, which charges me less fees, believe it or not, after me just complaining about it. But they actually charge less than Google does. So you can just go into PayPal and just say you want to send money via email. And my email address is rosastringworks@gmail.com. So that's all there is to it. It's very simple. And it goes right into my account because my email's tied to my account. All right, so that was Build My Mansion, and that was for Dottie specifically. This next song, if I can remember the words, I really like this tune. I think you will too. It's called It Took His Blood. We're going to do this one in G. It's also just G, C, and D, but I really think you'll enjoy this tune. I stand before you in this place without one hope or plea. My sins spread out before your face as you look down on me. I have no merit on my own, no ransom could there be. My only hope is that your blood in love has covered me. You took upon your back a wooden cross and started on your way to Calvary. me. So thankful for amazing grace, and that it reaches me. There was indeed a ransom paid, my freedom has been won. The sacrifice was heaven's best, the blood of God's own Son. You took upon your back a wooden cross and started on your way to Calvary. Though great the pain, you never changed your mind. It took your blood to set me free. I bow before you in this place, my praise lift up to thee, lift up to thee. It took his blood, I'm not sure if that's the exact title. It could be It Took Your Blood. I think it might be It Took Your Blood. Anyway, let's see. The next one, back to the words again. I forget who kept requesting this, but someone requested it quite a few times over the last year or so. It's called One Drop of Water by Ralph Stanley. So if you're the one who requested it, it's for you. I'm sorry, you know me in names. I can't even remember my own name, so you sure don't expect me to remember everybody else's. It's really tough being me. I mean, it really is. You should try it sometime. One Drop of Water. This one's in G, C, D, and it also has an A in it. The rich man lived in luxury, surrounded by his door. He always had the very best that money could afford. He left this world not caring about his resting place. He laid his eyes toward heaven, but it was too late. Give me one drop of water, the rich man cried from hell. One drop of water, but still no water fell. He always was a selfish man, his heart was filled with greed. Now a little drop of water is all he'll ever need. You can't love gold and silver, I love the Savior too. Like the eye of the needle, no chance of getting through. So make your reservation before another day, for all your gold and silver will surely pass away. There's one way to heaven, it's by amazing grace, where everyone is equal, no matter creed or race. So have no other Bible, and always put God first. We'll live on milk and honey, and we will never thirst. So give me one drop of water, the rich man cried from hell. One drop of water, but still no water fell. He always was a selfish man, his heart was filled with greed. Now a little drop of water is all he'll ever need. Yes, a little drop of water is all he'll ever need. So there you go. We can put this out of the way for now because I don't think I need it anymore. I hope I don't. If I need it on the rest of these, we're in trouble because I don't know I don't have the words to the rest of these. Okay, let's see here. This next one's another really fun song. Most of my gospel songs I get from Doyle Lawson, believe it or not. That is, It Took His Blood. That was one of them. Eternity Has Two is the one we're going to do now, and that's another one. He Took Your Place. I heard from the Bluegrass album band, I believe. No, I take it back. I heard that one from Seldom Seen, and that we'll get to that one in a minute. And then We'll Go Home Together on a Cloud was another Doyle Lawson. And I can do about a dozen more Doyle Lawson gospel songs because I really did always enjoy his gospel music. All right, so we're at Eternity Has Two. Now this one is definitely a challenge song. I will tell you right up front. It's normally I do it in E Edward, but I'm going to do it in D Dog tonight. It's probably just a little easier to follow, but it's also easier to sing. It gets pretty high, and lately I'm not singing this high. So we're going to do it out of D, and so it's D, G, and A, so that's 1, 4, 5. Then you have an E, which is your 2 chord, and you have a B minor, which is your 6 minor. So there, like you got your 1, your 4, your 5, and then you move it up 2 more, and you got your 6 minor. That's your E minor. And then when you're at your 1, you just move it up 2, and you got your 2 chord, which is your E in this case. All right, so we're in D Dog. And here we go. I'll try to remember this one too. These are tunes I haven't done a lot lately. When the melody's been written and the words have all been picked, and you've heard the Spirit calling through some old sacred hymn, in the valley of decision, tell me, friend, what will you do? This life has many choices, eternity has two. This world and all its pleasures will soon be passed away. The final invitation could be going out today, and you're standing at the crossroad. Tell me, friend, what will you do? This life has many choices, eternity has two. The straight and narrow way leads to life, the broad way down below. What would it profit to gain the world and lose your very soul? Tomorrow is uncertain, our days on earth are few. This life has many choices, eternity has two. This life has many choices, eternity has two. Got that close. There's a lot of chords thrown around in that sucker. It's just really hard to keep it all together, especially when you don't practice them very often. I haven't done that one in quite a while. I think the last time I did it was Easter, I think. I'm not really sure. Let's see. He Took Your Place. This is, I guess, all along in my bluegrass career, I've always said this was my favorite gospel number. I hope you like it. It's called He Took Your Place. We're going to do this one out of E. I normally do it out of F, but again, I think it's just a little easier to follow in E. It's just one half step down or whatever you want to call that. I guess real music people might call that a full step down. I really don't know, and I don't care to know. I really don't. But we're going to do it in E anyway. So E, A, and B. It's just 1, 4, 5 again. Upon the rugged cross of Calvary, 'twas there my blessed Savior cried, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Oh, send a friend for thee, he died. His hands are gently knocking on your door. Outside he's pleading to come in. His heart is breaking as he waits for you to wash you free from every sin. Someday those... Man, now wouldn't you know? Someday... Doggone it. That's sad. I'll just go to the last verse. Those cruel thorns that pierced my Savior's head. The blood was running down his face. A shame forsaken there he hung and died. Oh, sinner friend, he took your place. His hands are gently knocking on your door. Outside he's pleading to come in. His heart is breaking as he waits for you to wash you free from every sin. Well, I know what threw me off on that. I didn't play it and sing the chorus, and it went straight into that next verse, and that, yeah. I'm telling you for sure, that matters when you have a song practice in a particular order and you do it something out of order, or like if a different instrument takes a break and they don't play what you're expecting, it throws you. It really does. I'm not making excuses. It's just the way it is in music. Once you learn a couple of hundred songs, you'll know that for sure, that's what happens. And that's what happened there. I just didn't do it the way I normally do it, and it crossed me up and got the words tangled up. All right, let's see. I think I have one more. Again, I normally do this one in A, but I'm going to drop it down to G also. And this one is a 1, 4, 5, and a 2 chord. So it's G, C, D, and an A. This is another really good Doyle Lawson number I think you'll like. We've had the good fortune and great blessings of the Lord to have known one another here below. We shared each other's sorrow, we shared each other's joy. One glorious day, the Lord saved our soul. Each day brings us closer to those heavenly portals. It's by the grace of God, that's where we're bound. But if you go before I do, rest assured I'm coming too. We'll go home together on the cloud. And when the Father tells the Son, go and get the church, and that cloud starts down toward the earth, all God's children will arise. He'll be coming for his bride. We'll go home together on the cloud. What an honor it has been to have Jesus for a friend as we toil and struggle through this life. We faced all things together, sunny days and stormy weather, even through the lonely hours of night. And our journey has begun. We'll soon be with our friends when we lay these earthly bodies down. But if you go before I do, rest assured I'm coming too. And we'll go home together on the cloud. And when the Father tells the Son, go and get the church, and that cloud starts down toward the earth, all God's children will arise. He'll be coming for his bride. We'll go home together on the cloud. When God's children will arise, he'll be coming for his bride. We'll go home together on the cloud. I'm through playing now. Oh my goodness. I do. That's what I do better than anything is mess up. I really do. I'm the world's best at that. Let's go to the comments and see what's going on. I should have been reading them all along, but you know how that is. If I try to read those and play, I mess that up worse than anything. I just hope you could hear me. I'll probably read in here. Oh, we can't hear you at all. Okay, well, good. These are just pantomime songs. It's for the lip reading practice. Eddie Turner says, "Can you do It Is No Secret?" No. No, I don't know that one. I don't think. I don't even know if I've heard that. I'm sure I probably have. I just can't call it right now. John Vinilas says, so we play church music tonight. Hey, I come to the garden, baby. Well, that's a great song. I played it, but I've never sung it. So, I mean, not lead to it anyway. That's a great song, though. Dottie says, hello, everyone. Thank you, Jerry, for playing hymns. My donation will be on PayPal. Well, thank you very kindly. She said, can I use PayPal since we had fraud on it? Well, no, it's got nothing to do with that. This is all coming off of my website, and they messed that up, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, otherwise it should be fine. Let's see, moving on down. Gino Hitch, Jerry and Friends, the garden song was one I liked too. Yeah, I would do that, except I just don't know it, unfortunately. Let's see. Okay, Dottie says, hit the like button. It helps the channel. I really would appreciate it if you would hit the like button, even if you don't like what you're hearing. David Tharp, howdy everybody. And then he says, don't forget, help is on the way for Dottie and me. Okay. I used to do this one in A, but I've definitely had to drop this one down to G. Even the band says, nope, you got to do this one in G from now on. If I can remember it, here we go. I've tried and no, that's a different song altogether. I'll have to come back to it. Right now, I've got a different song in my head. If I could think of just the first word, I'd probably know it. I just can't. For whatever reason, I'm pulled off on a different song. Amazing Grace. You know, I've sung that once at a funeral, and I mean, I know the choruses and things, but the verses are so similar, I'd get them all tangled up. I'm just sure I'd mess that up without any practice, so I'm just going to pass on that one. Sorry. Please play Help Is on the Way again. Okay. Man, I just can't think of the first word. If I could just think of the first word, I'd have it. A woman in... Okay, I think I got it. I think I do. Here we go. A woman in the Bible days, her last meal almost gone. God sent Elijah to make his word known. He said, woman, don't you worry, for God sent me today. Before you even ask him, help was on the way. So just hold on a little longer, help is on the way. A brighter day is coming for those who believe and pray. Help won't help tomorrow if you give up today. So just hold on a little longer, help is on the way. Troubles of this life come round and burdens get you down. You think no one is listening and you think no one's around. Just remember what his word said, trust him and obey. Keep your eyes toward the heavens, because help is on the So just hold on a little longer. Help is on the way. A brighter day is coming for those who believe and pray. Help won't help tomorrow if you give up today. So just hold on a little longer, because help is on the way. No, help won't help tomorrow if you give up today. So just hold on a little longer, because help is on the way. I did that a little bit faster than I've been doing it, but I got through it. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's see. Thank you for playing. Help if I could hear my mother pray again. Well, I gave it my best shot, Dottie. You know, once George Jones sings them, they've been sung. You know, you don't need to sing them again. George, he's something else, man. He is a singer. Done nice. Jerry, what Dottie and David likes, I do too. Okay, well, we did that for everybody then. I hope you all enjoyed it. Joe Cool, playing it by ear. Playing it by tinnitus tonight is what I'm playing it by. John Venalis says, pretty song about mothers and their interest in us, their children. Yep. Thank you. Let's see. Roger Hubry gave me that super chat, and he said, enjoyed the play along very much. I never comment as people have difficulty with my last name. Hubry is correct. Okay. Well, I got close. I think I said Hubre instead of Hubry. I watch your vlogs every day and have since before you retired. Thank you. Well, thank you for watching. I appreciate it, Roger, and thanks for making your comment this evening. I appreciate that, and for that super chat. I really do appreciate that, too. Dottie says, thanks for Build My Mansion. You're welcome. And then John Venalis says, I have a mansion just over the hilltop is a good one. Yeah, and again, I vaguely familiar with it, but I don't know it well enough to do it. I'd do it otherwise. Borrowed Paper Songbook says, sounding dang good tonight, Jerry. Well, thank you very much. I'm trying. Yeah, I don't know. In fact, I got a text today from someone that wanted to hire us for playing at the Lyric Live Theater again this year. And I'm really tempted to just turn them all down this year and just retire from it, because I don't know. I just feel like I'm not doing any better than I used to do. And I hate to just keep dragging it out there if I just keep making mistakes, you know. Dottie says, you're doing some mighty fine chirping tonight. Well, thank you. Dottie says, making that mandolin talk. Well, thank you. I didn't do too much picking tonight. I just, yeah, it's... who was it says you got to know your limitations? Was that Clint Eastwood or was that somebody else? Anyway, you got to know them. Unfortunately, I barely, well, I think I know them, but I really don't. Let's see. One Drop of Water was by Bill Mumbo. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope he heard it. David Tharp, my wife said, I saw you sucking in your stomach when you stood on the scale. That doesn't help. I said, sure it does. That's the only way I can see the numbers. Yeah, well, back when I was about 230 pounds, I'd have to agree with you on that. Ronald Todd says, good evening, Jerry, and everyone from the West Banks of New Jersey. And it scrolled on me again. Got to find it back. Okay. Dottie says, hello, Ronald. And then let's see. Jehani Diaz. Good night. I'm from Brazil. Well, I'm glad that you're here. We've had, I don't know if it's all the same person from Brazil, but we've had several different comments over the last month or so from Brazil, and I appreciate you all watching. Thank you very kindly. Thanks for making your comment, too. Dottie says, beautiful song, your favorite song. Well, thank you. Yeah, it is, and I wish I hadn't messed it up. But like I said, whenever you do something out of order that you're so used to doing, it'll throw you about half the time. Let's see. He says, I have enjoyed tonight's music. Well done, Jerry. Well, thank you. John again says, heaven just opened up the spanking room, so you better quit making mistakes. Our best, Jerry. Okay. Let's see. Mike Bennett or Benet, maybe. Hello, everyone, especially Dottie. Thank you for continued praying. Yeah, I have to say the same. And then Bill Mumble says, here we are again, folks. Well, Bill, if you were the one that requested that One Drop of Water, I hope you enjoyed that. It's a great song. It's just one I never did do before. David Thorpe, a woman in the Bible days, her last meal almost gone. There you go. Thank you. I just didn't read it quick enough. That's all. Then Borrowed Paper Song, thank you for doing this, Jerry. I'm playing along with you. You got to play a verse of rhythm to give us a break every once in a while. Well, yeah, that's pretty hard to do too, though, without singing. Dottie Hildebrandt, thank you, Jerry, for doing Help Us on the Way. You're welcome. I tried. Bill Momo says, hit the thumbs up button. I appreciate that. Sue Peel says, thank you for Gospel Night. You're welcome. Dottie Hildebrandt says, Little Mountain Church House. Well, let's see if I can get through that. I haven't done that in a while either. Now, I'm going to do this out of C. It'll be C, F, and G, and I don't think there's anything else in this. And I do, you know, like a little bit of trivia on this song is that this song, that's one of the reasons I think bluegrass is so cool. No other music maybe other than gospel, of course, but no other genre of music would you hear a gospel song be the #1 song of the year. And Little Mountain Church House was Song of the Year back in the 90s somewhere. I don't remember the exact date. In bluegrass, and it just so happened, what was very weird, very strange situation, Doyle Lawson and Ricky Skaggs both put it out in the same year. And I preferred Doyle's version. Ricky's was good, don't get me wrong, very good in fact, but I preferred Doyle's version. And one night at a Doyle Lawson concert, I think we had played there too, I can't remember, but anyway, Doyle was on stage, and he got a request for Little Mountain Church House, so he did it. Then a little later in the program, crowd was screaming to do it again, and so he played it again. And then later in the show, they were screaming for it yet again. And so he this time he's going, look, he says, Ricky Skaggs has this out also. And there was some, I don't remember exactly how he worded it, but you could tell there was kind of a rub about it. And so he says, I don't know if I really should play it again, you know. And so but anyway, they did. And so he played it 3 times in one night. I thought that was pretty cool. So I hope I can even play it once and I'll be satisfied. There's a little mountain church in my thought of yesterday, where friends and family gather for the Lord. There an old-fashioned preacher taught the straight and narrow way for what unicorns a congregation could afford. Dressed all in sat on pews of solid oak. Remember how our voices filled the air, how Mama sounded like an angel on those high soprano notes. When the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. Looking back now, that little mountain church house has become my life's cornerstone. It was there in church house I first heard the word to base my life upon. At the all-day Sunday singings, we had dinners on the ground. Many were the souls that were revived, while the brothers and the sisters who'd gone on to glory land slept in peace in the maple grove nearby. Looking back now, that little mountain church house has become my life's cornerstone. It was there in that little mountain church house I first heard the word to base my life upon. Looking back now, that little mountain church house has become my life's cornerstone. It was there in that little mountain church house I first heard the word to base my life upon. I first heard the word to base my life upon. Got that close. Yeah, I messed up a word or two there. Part of the problem on stuff like that too is I start thinking about other things. That's my problem. I let my mind drift. And boy, as soon as you do that, see ya. That's the thing about music. You can't play music and think about something else. You can't do it very well and think about something else. Let's put it that way. Let's see. Cactus Jack says, I am much closer, just 6 hours away in the home of Super Duper Man, Illinois. Oh, thanks for the show. Yeah, that's, I know the town. What is that town called now for Superman? They have I've been there. It's right across the river, just right straight across the river from, just right on the banks of the river. I can't think of the name of the town now. Let's see. Anyway, Don Nice says, Jerry, how about the Mirror song? Well, Don, I'm going to pass on that one tonight because I'm doing all gospel songs. But even though that one kind of ends in a gospel theme, the reason is and you kind of fell into my trap here. Next week, I'm going to do all original songs. And so we'll definitely feature that song next week. But I appreciate your asking for it, Don, but I'm not going to do it tonight just because I'm just trying to stick to all gospel. And then next week, we'll feature it anyway. So thank you. Mike Bennett says, are you a rugby fan? Okay. And then Bill Mumbo, I do find that rugby shirts suit my comfortable physique. Let's see. Cactus Jack. Metropolis, yeah, that is it. Yeah, I should have known it just based on Superman, shouldn't I? Yeah, Metropolis. Yeah, I've been there. They got a statue of Superman and everything. In fact, we played real close to there. I can't remember exactly where. There's a Fort Kaskaskia or something like that, Fort Kaskaskia up on the hill, real close by there, I think. I may have my geography messed up on that, but I know we played over there at a couple of gigs. Dottie Hildebrand, Jerry, with as much talent as you have, you can't just quit. You have talent. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. But sometimes you ought to quit while you're ahead, or at least while you're even. I would say while I'm even at this point. I'm not ahead anymore. Cactus Jack, I work in Paducah across the river at Willie 102 Radio, the banks of the Ohio. Cool. Let's see. Mike Bennett, same here. Okay, Kaskaskia is a couple of hours north. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I got my geometry messed up then. But I definitely have been to Metropolis. Guys, that's going to be it. I appreciate y'all being so kind to me. And if you're watching this video later and you can still give it a thumbs up. And if you want to contribute, you still can contribute. I would appreciate it very much. Thank you so kindly. We will see you tomorrow around 1 o'clock for another vlog. Take care.
Bye.